What is going on, family? I hope everybody is having some safe, blessed days in this time of quarantine. And speaking of that, during this time of quarantine, people such as myself have been gaming like crazy. But something unfortunately happened to me probably about 8 or 9, 10 hours ago. And that is my beloved PS2 that I've had for, I guess, like 21 years now. It just freaking died on me. And one of the main reasons that I'm kind of torn about this is because this PS2, like that you see right here, this is a PS2 that I've had. This is a day one PS2. Like all of the new versions that they had out, like the PS2 Slims and shit like that, I never got it. I stuck with this original right here. So going through all of those games, going through all of that saved memory, even though we got memory cards and shit, so I didn't really lose no data or nothing, but just playing so many games with this particular box, this particular system right here, it was kind of torn. And the way that it happened was because everybody thinks like, okay, the older consoles are pretty much invincible. Well, they're not, even though they last so much longer than these newer consoles. Like the newer consoles, everybody knows about the Death Ring for the Xbox 360, and the PS3 ain't no angel system either. That motherfucker die on you too. But systems like the Dreamcast, the PS2, PS1, those systems we always thought were invincible, and that's why I was just like, I don't think this PS2 is ever gonna die on me. So it happened while I was playing a classic game for the PS2, and that classic game was called Gun. Gun is a third-person Western shooter game. So you have a PS2, an Xbox 360, even I think it's even for the original Xbox. Go check that game out because man, that game is the shit. And the bad part about it is when my PS2 died out, I couldn't even get my damn game out of there because it just made that noise. It was like deet deet. Like what the? I'm like, so I press it again, and then it had a little pink little flash to it, and I'm like, what is going on here? I've never seen a PS2 do that. Now I've seen the PS3 do that, but the PS2 turned around and do that. So I was just like, okay, you know what? It looks like it was time for it to go after so many years. So I was trying to get the disc out, and I can't even get my damn disc out. And like I said, the PS2 is considered one of the greatest consoles of all time. So, I played the PS2 very regularly, like every week, even up to now with the whole PS4 thing going on. I was playing PS2 all the time because PS2 had some of my top favorite games on it, like the original Virtua Fighter 4, of course, GTA, San Andreas, and Vice City and shit like that. So I was still playing those games to this day. And now that my system has died, man, shit, I'm not going to be able to play those games for a while. But like I keep on saying, like with this PS2, I've had it since day one, and it's kind of like when you buy a fresh pair of J's or some shit like that, and you've had them for like 10 to 12 years. But let's just say that they're those type of J's that you actually wore all the time, and you wore regularly, and all of a sudden you get a soul ripping those J's. You get torn, and that's how I kind of feel like with my PS2 right now. I'm just like, damn, it's like after all this time, now the system wants to quit. Now I understand, you can go to outlets and shit like that, and they'll have some PS2s. That ain't no problem. But it's like with this PS2, a lot of memory. It's just, it was a part of my household. I look at this PS2 and it brings up memories that don't even involve gaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this particular PS2 that I'm holding has been there with me the whole damn time. The first Yakuza game that ever came out was on PS2, man, and it was just the shit, man. That whole memory of the first Yakuza game that came out, and with this particular PS2 right here, even my buddies was like, at the time, why don't you upgrade to the PS2 Slim? Why don't you get the Slim? Man, I'm like, nah, man, I'm just staying loyal. And another reason why I didn't really mess with those PS2 Slims is because everybody knows at that time the PS2 Slims really had disc reading issues because everybody complained about it across the board. Then of course this was like slightly before the whole social media thing blew up. When we would go to our locals, we would always take our systems, just in case, even though they had systems there. but we would always take our systems just in case if we needed some extra chairs, extra players, and so forth. And you know, and that's what I did with this PS2. I would always take this PS2 to the locals, you know, just in case we needed some extras, or just in case we, you know, a couple of extra players came along and stuff like that. So the memories, man, just so much memories with this PS2. And I'm really shitty about this, man. I'm really shitty about it. And then the thing about it is too, like with this particular PS2, even though I can't use it anymore, I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm not gonna give it to no type of pawn outlet. I'm not gonna do shit like that. This thing is staying right with me, man. Fuck it. You know, if I gotta go out and get a new one and play the games on it, fine. But I'm keeping this. I'm keeping it because, like I said, the memories are there. You know, a lot of the games that I love to play, a lot of them started their franchises on PS2, such as, you know, Yakuza, and also the game I was talking about, Gun. I think it first came out for PS2 and then it came out for other consoles. So man, I'm not getting rid of this system. I don't care how dead it is now. I don't care how dust collected it gets. Man, it's staying with me. But yeah, it was just kind of, you know, kind of unfortunate what happened. I just thought I'd just come on here and just tell y'all about my little kind of sad situation that happened with my PS2. And like I said, you know, we believe that the older consoles are truly invincible. I mean, like, heck, you know, my fucking Sega Genesis still works from fucking the late fucking 1989 and shit. My damn Sega Genesis is still working. Super Nintendo still working. Shit, my PlayStation 1 is still working. So I mean, you know, but you know, they gonna die sooner or later. Shit, my Dreamcast is still working, but you know, it's just something that we just gotta get prepared for. Even when we come to the older consoles, and you know, they gonna go sooner or later, because it happened to my PS2. Unfortunate, I'm sad about it, but like I said, I'll get another one, but it ain't gonna be the same, because this PS2 right here, man, it's been part of my life for the last 21 years that the PS2 has been in existence. Thank y'all for watching. You know, this PS2 ain't going nowhere, even though it's dead to the world. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it like it's a trophy, because it really is to me. And let me know in the comment section on the older consoles that y'all still play, still like to play, and that y'all play damn near every week. Because this PS2, I played it every week, even above PS4, Xbox One, all that shit. I played it every week, no joke. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless.